Drill for 9211 coming at you with another live video. This video is the announcement, as I had promised on Monday, regarding the giveaway. I had already done it some days ago. The reason why is because I had told everybody I was gonna do it at the end of the month because I thought that's when the decks were gonna start selling. But like I said many times before, in my channel, never will I in the future say that I'm perfect. I'll never say that I know everything. So sometimes I'm wrong. So I thought that the decks were gonna sell somewhere later in the month. However, most of the things that I'm right on are good anyways, right? Because I thought that I was gonna have to make the video at the end of the month because that's when the decks were gonna sell. But to be honest with you, there's been a lot of sales going on actually. The first 5 days of the month, there was already 2 decks sold, and then I think a few days after that we had the third one, and then pretty much that was it. After that, I put the names. Basically, I just cut them out of paper. I've done it before live on the channel, and right now they moved it, I think, to 1,000 subscribers, so I can't do a live one right now. You guys want to complain to YouTube, but basically I pull the names out at random. If you already know, I don't want to continue to making again and again and again and again these videos that people are not watching my channel. I think I've made 4 videos explaining my channel, and I don't want to do it again and again and again forever because it's a waste of time. Please guys, go look at the videos that say channel explanation or channel information so that you can understand what's going on. But this is like the 10th time that I repeat myself, and I don't really care. It's just the people who are here for the cards, to get free cards, free decks, or buy decks. They're the ones who are treated badly because they're here to hear the good news because they already got free decks. They already got free cards. They already bought super cheap decks, affordable. They saved $100, $200. And I have to be fair to them. Like, they're here in the channel. They're serious. They're successful because they can resell their decks for double the price. They could get money in their pockets. Or sometimes they're on my Discord and they ask me questions privately. So I help them. I'm not getting any money out of anything. No profit out of anything, even though people think I am. I have my job, have other things that I'm doing. I haven't had any time to upload any videos because I'm attending some seminars for financial advice or gain. I know nothing that I do or even who I am, none of that matters, is zero importance. I just tell you that information because people have questions. So basically, has nothing to do with me. It's just responding questions because that's the thing that matters. All that matters is the subscribers, the people who reach out to me. That matters. Everything else means nothing to me, and technically doesn't mean anything. The only thing that matters is the subscribers, the people with questions. Those are the only things that matter to me and in reality. So those are the ones who are getting all the benefits, winning all the stuff. So I have to answer the questions so it matters. So that's what's really going on. On a side note, going back to what matters, the winners. Then in the end, I'm gonna try to cover very fast. Hopefully, if it's too fast, you can pause the video, rewatch it again if you don't understand something, so I can cover those details. But what matters right now is the winners. We had a bit of an issue with one of the sellers. He bought. No issues on my part. It's just on his part. Some people think that I'm fraudulent or whatever, and the guy took offense of me saying that I was gonna post on YouTube. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't want to make anybody angry. A lot of people think that I'm here to make people angry. I think they misunderstand me. I say a lot of things sometimes because you don't deal with as many people as I do. Like, in a year, I could deal with like 50,000 people or more because of the business that I work in. I talk to like hundreds and hundreds of people, and then also through the online, I have like 6 or 7 different stores. So in a month, I never brag, I never show anything because this is not what the channel is about. I'm not trying to compete with anybody. I'm just being friendly and helping people. The rest I really don't care about at all. Um, and I'm never gonna change. It's the same thing. So too many people, you can't make everyone happy. I already know those things. So I'm not here. I've told people from the beginning, I'm not here to make anybody feel good, to make anyone happy. Now, if I help someone and they feel happy, that's fine. But I mean, as far as like me talking to make your feelings feel good, no, that's not what I'm here. You have your family, you have your girlfriend, some people have their wife. That's their job, even though it's not their job either. But I mean, technically, you could still make a case for that. But I'm not here to make anyone happy, to like cater to people. That's not why I'm here. I'm just here for Yu-Gi-Oh! To give them free money, advice, help them so they gain money, they gain free cards, resell. So they're gonna win 100% and I win nothing. That's why I'm here. People don't seem to understand that. So one of the guys who won, I contacted him and he got angry because he said, "Why am I posting his information on YouTube? Blah blah blah." That's not what I said. I said he won and I was going to showcase him of what he bought. So the guy, I don't know exactly if he got angry or what, but he told me not to announce him. He didn't want any of his information. I don't even hand out information. So I can't control people. So he wanted to remain anonymous. He didn't want me to talk about him, blah, blah, blah. He didn't want to talk about the deck. Not sure what happened. He must have misunderstood my message. So he said he wanted me to hand the winning card of him. But he can't control me because I live in the U.S. But as far as like giving his information, I'm not going to do it. So I have several accounts on eBay and several accounts on Mercari, several accounts on OfferUp, several accounts. I have a lot of accounts on different places because I'm a U.S. citizen. I could basically do whatever I want as long as it's legal. So that's just bottom line. I can do anything that benefits me. So I have multiple accounts. So on one of the ones on eBay, the guy got angry. He bought some cards and he didn't want to be showcased. So I have to respect them. So he wanted to remain anonymous. I told him, then who do I give your card? He said, I don't care. Just give it to whoever you want. So that I wasn't gonna negotiate with him or like beg him. That's not my job because I have to keep moving forward. I have a life. So um, the other guy, his name was RO, I think RO Pokemon, but he told me to just write it as Pokemon. He bought from one of the online stores, and then Classic. Now, if anybody doesn't want me to showcase who they want or what they want or whatever, they can tell me, and you can remain anonymous. That's something new for the channel. I've never gone through that before, but I mean, I'm not surprised because I already know nothing always goes the way you want it. So you just work with what you got. So Pokemon, the card that he had won. A lot of these guys that buy decks, because I think there was another 5 decks bought, and some of them were just like leftover merchandise. Um, when people go over a certain price, I give them free cards. I contact them personally. This is between me and them. I don't have to tell you this information, but I have open book to everybody because I treat the channel members and the Discord people like family. They know everything I know, like there's nothing hidden. And I had given May as the month of extra deck because a lot of people, they wanted to buy a $200 deck and waste the money. And what did I do? Out of my kindness of my heart or compassion to people to prove that I'm a good guy, that I'm here to help, I tell people, no, don't buy them. Because what I could do is like, yeah, buy them, and then I make money off of them, and then I don't care about them. But I'm not like that. I tell them, no, don't buy these cards from me. Why? People argue with me. Why don't I want to buy them from you? Because these cards are getting reprints. So why pay $200 to me when you could just spend $80, $90 and then get these cards either from free for me or for a few dollars? So sometimes people get angry with me. They're like, why are you telling me what to do? Blah, blah, blah. And at that point, there's nothing I can do because, like I said, you can never make anyone happy. So I have to move forward and ignore them. So some of the people that listen bought the decks, and guess what? They got extra decks for free. What is the value of the extra decks? I'm repeating myself already. I sell them for $500 to $550, something like that. I can go over on the price depending on the rarity, but that's an average. Now the people that received, I don't want to disclose that information. They can if they want, but I can tell you, the three people that bought these decks and qualified for the first, second, and third place. Start from the beginning of the month. Whoever buys it first qualifies. Their name gets entered. If no decks are sold, obviously that is the subscribers at that point that get the decks. So sometimes people argue and say like, "Oh, why do they get them?" You have to understand. If you got, okay, an example. If I've given, and this is a fact, I'm gonna do a video as I said before of all the stuff I've given in my channel is 4,500 so far. So here's the question: if I've given $4,500 for free, the next question is how much have you given for free to the community? And I already know the answer is zero. So then at that point, there's a situation because how can you tell me or argue something to me if you haven't given nothing and I have? So at that point, I have a better standing against you because I have proof and I have the people to back it up of what they've received. And on their case, they have nothing. So that's why I'm an adult. I'm not a child. I can't play mind games. I don't get tricked. So because of that, the everything's already established. People are just coming to get cards and leave. That's all it is. So the first three people got it in. One of them got angry, like I said. He decided to give the cards away. There was a person that was international. You already know my channel. International sales are no. They are negative in my channel because they make me pay extra to ship international. Just in case you didn't know, even Canada, which is close, they charge you close to $15 to $20 just to ship. I'm being honest. The minimal, I think it's like $12. I could be wrong. So I don't want people to like spend all that money on shipping because I mean that's a lot of money. So I'm trying to give cards for free and you're paying all that money on free shipping. You're being robbed. So that's why I don't do international. If you want to do something through Cash App or something like that, we could do something and you can pay for the tracking number and we could go that route. And basically, the cards get shipped that way. So the problem with the letter, I would just have to pay for the what's it called, for the stamp, the shipping stamp, which is what, 50 cents or $1 worth maybe, so it could travel. But it takes forever with no tracking. That's a problem. So whenever something arrives with a problem, I don't like it because I'm having to do 50 to 100 shipments per month, and believe me, it adds up. It adds up with your time spent. Everything adds up, so it becomes an issue. So yeah, Pokemon Classic, and the last person was Anonymous. Those guys already got their cards, and if they didn't, some of them are still waiting on their cards' arrival. It's not my fault that people bought international. That takes longer. You know, it doesn't take 3-4 days. Some of the people that buy here in the same state as me, they get it within 2-3 days, and they already give me my reviews. Other people, they have to wait longer because, yeah, they bought international. I still don't do international. Once in a while, I'll make an exception. Just as someone is polite and they try to work with me, I treat them well. You know, at that point, I go the extra mile. So the two cars that were argued by the people that were selling, and to be honest with you, there's a lot of more honorable mentions than people who bought, like David, Mock, there was Money. Those are all just nicknames on their online. And then these three, the three people that I mentioned, they all were arguing. Most of them were arguing with me, and this has nothing to do with me, like just facts. They were arguing because I didn't want to sell them the Dragon Knight and the Quintet. But guess what? This was a $25 to $30 card, and this one was 20 and Gem Mint. So this is close to $50, and I kept insisting on do not buy them. Wait until you hit the reprints. The reprints are out. The reprints are running anywhere from $5 to $10 per card. Guess what? Everyone gets at least one for free. Anonymous didn't want me to, so the other person is gonna get it for free. I don't want to mention it, but the people who won, they already know who they are and who's getting two of them. And then out of the three that bought, all three got they got free extra decks. So what do I mean by that? I didn't give them the high rarity, which is the $550 or $500. They got the commons and the supers, and I squeezed as much budget as I could. and the extra deck was somewhere around $80 to $100. So that's what they got. So do 80 times 3. Um, that's 240. So that's what was given away. If I would have been corrupt like every other million